What up, world? It's your boy Chuck with Ill, aka Charles Brown, back again with another Talking Facts. But first, I want to ask you, are you good? If you're good, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification so you can be notified on all the upcoming episodes. All right, Karen. We got a Karen alert. We got a Karen alert. In a mall somewhere in this fair country of ours, there was a Karen in a Victoria's Secret store who, for some reason, which is yet to be determined, was trying to assault a black woman. And doing so, the black woman pulled out her phone and started to record this Karen. And this Karen had a full-on, I don't even know what kind of meltdown this was. This was an Inception-sized meltdown. She lost it. She was crying. She was shaking. She was scared. And she was afraid. And the big bad black lady with the phone was making her so upset that she could not even think straight. She was screaming, and the police had to be called, and the police standing there like jerk-offs because they won't escort this clearly insane manic lady off the mall. You know why? Because she's crying, right? Now, I want to say some real shit. And everybody knows that if this white lady was a black lady with making all that noise and doing all that crying, they would have grabbed her by her neck. She would have been in a chokehold and escorted out that mall. We got to stop playing games, people. I need it, but it's beautiful because these cameras are showing us what it really is. This lady was all worked up. No one was touching her. As a matter of fact, this lady has footage of herself running away from this lady as this lady attacks her and tries to swing at her, because she's being recorded. She attacked her on several occasions. Not only did she do that, the manager told the police when they got there that the white lady is the aggressor and she is the one who assaulted or tried to assault the black woman. And guess what the white cop said? Well, I can't escort her from the mall, man. I can't make her leave the mall. Do you know how many times I got told to leave the mall when I was just standing there? I'm just going to let that marinate right there. Just standing there, not even in the group. Me and one guy could be there, and we are told to leave that mall. Why? Why? Why you think? Why you think? We were still in that. We wasn't in no stores. It has happened many a time. I see it all the time, where the black kid is told to leave the mall, or the black person, or the black group of kids is told to leave that mall, get followed around and everything else, which is whatever you want to call it. But at the end of the day, when this lady is clearly the aggressor, clearly screaming out of control, out of her wits, and clearly unhinged, he's standing there trying to console her and telling the black lady that he can't make this woman leave the mall. I'm sorry, man. And then when the black lady starts saying too much, he gets aggressive with her. And she tells him, rightfully so, oh, all that aggression you got for me, why you don't have that aggression for her? I hate using these closet terms like white fragility or white female fragility. I hate using terms like that, right? But it's no other way to call it. Right now, if I get out this car and I walk toward a white lady and she starts to act like this lady, before I get a chance to explain, I'm going to have to prove that I didn't do. It's not going to be a whole lot of trying to sort it out. It's going to be, we got to stop this guy immediately, because whatever he did has upset this woman. And she's so fragile and meek that we need to be the protectors of her. Not me, who done nothing to her. This lady's shrieking and screaming as if someone is about to destroy her. Just like the lady in the park with the dog, right? In the ramble. She gets on the phone. If you pay attention, she's like, it's a black man in the ramble. He's assaulting me. She's screaming because she knows that the fear in her voice as a white woman is going to have these people coming there with guns drawn and enact her justice, because she can't do what she wants to do to this man, but she knows they will. So she comes and makes this whole scene racially motivated because she's so scared. So now these cops are going to roll up on this guy in this ramble in New York City in this park and beat him silly while she tells them she's afraid for her life. But what she didn't count on was him recording her ass and him being so calm and him being damn near just as white as her in his demeanor. She didn't count on that. Had he been a dude that couldn't articulate well and a dude that easily got rattled, all he had to be was a little bit agitated. A little bit agitated. A little bit agitated when them cops came, he could have lost his life. And they would have spun it all kind of ways, and before you know it, this guy would have been the damn strangler of the park. By the time them cops been done defending their name and making sure their pension is good. This guy would have been dead in the grave because this lady didn't like him giving her dog snacks. And him telling her that her dog is not supposed to be in the ramble, right? She used all that white, like, fragility to get the cops to run up. But what she didn't understand was he's recording her, and now she went to jail, she lost her job and all that stuff. And it's the same thing with this lady in this store. And this is another thing too. For some reason, black women are looked at as extremely strong, powerful, and aggressive. So therefore, they're the ones that normally are the aggressors. And not only are they the aggressors, even when they're being attacked, they don't need to be defended. They're left to their own devices in every situation. Because they're forced to be so tough, we make sure that they defend themselves in most situations. We even find reasons for them to be wrong when they're right. We really got to do better with each other, bro. And this Karen, right? I don't know this lady's name. They put her name out there, but who cares, right? You can go find it. It's all over Twitter. It's all over Instagram. If you want to find this lady, you can find her. Her name is Karen. I mean, she's the Karen that it's Victoria's Secret's Karen, right? She's all on the floor. She's all in a tizzy. She has a mental breakdown, and it's ridiculous because no one did anything to her. But now you're going to get the mental health gurus out of nowhere. It's going to start defending her and saying whatever. I guarantee you, had that same lady been black and they beat her in the head with a nightstick, they would have been like, well, she was out of control and she wasn't listening. But if it's this white lady, it's going to be, oh, someone needs to check her mental well-being and see what triggered her to act in such a out of character way. Like, it's a different explanation for them and us, right? And it's time as we get smarter and we get wiser and we get better with this, we as people, as a human race, are starting to understand there are double standards and there are differences when it comes to the skin tone of these people in these situations. Yes, a lot of people have been shot strictly because of their skin color. I know you wanted to fight it before, but you can't fight that anymore. We do get yelled at differently when they roll up on our cars because of the skin color, and we do get punched in the face because of our skin color. We do get followed, and we do get stigmatized, and we do get stereotyped, and we do get laughed at. We get all of that, and we still survive to this day. It's a strength that we have no choice but to have, right? We have no choice but to overcome this, and to, in spite of everything put in our way, we have to be very, very smart and thick-skinned, and we got to get smarter. But also, we need the allies, quote unquote, to do their part as well, which is not standing for this and not defending this and not trying to figure out why she was triggered. It's the fact that she was triggered and she acted out inappropriately to try to make it, whereas this lady who did nothing to her was wrong. But get in the comments and let me know what you think about Victoria's Secret's Karen. What should be done with her? Should she go to jail? Should she just be kicked out of the mall? Should she lose her job? You know how it goes, cancel culture. Let me know what you think in the comments, man. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Prodigal icons in stores. It's on all social media. CLBMG.com. Chuck with Ill. I got some music coming out with your boy 4 Eyes. About 3 months. We ain't even playing nothing until the whole thing's out. Follow your boy, man. I'm gonna catch y'all on the flip side. Peace.